let's start and see what we've got. It was up here, I believe. I'm Jeremy Donaldson with the National Nightly News. This is still a super fun game. I should replay the whole thing at one point.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headline
Play the time loop continue. There we go. We just found out Dolores was Professor Dolores Klein was in the specific department, which I forget, but the note will be there. Day 126, A Tale of Love and Jazz.
Thank goodness we're back from the multiverse. A totally original idea here in 1985. Never been done before, but I can't help feeling, given a few decades, everyone will be doing it. Anywho, we've solved this, so don't forget, we care about the audience again. Let's make it a good show.
Alrighty then.
With that in mind, I've managed to book Smiling Toots Johnson and his Jazz Fandango to play in the studio. If Mohammed can't go to the mountain shall come to Mohammed.
Let's go.
I've told you 1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been
Oh
on when
yeah,
no one's
here we
turned
go.
up, followed by the worrying number. Oh. Hello, Professor Klein. I didn't know you were attending this evening.
Good evening, Dr. Magnus. It was all a bit last minute, I think.
Chester, did you know about this?
If you could just sit here, please, Dr. Magnus. The host will be with you shortly.
Not you.
Sorry, Dr. Magnus. Are you not staying, Chester?
Yes. Where are you going, Mr. Mims? Sit down.
The change of
Klein and
heart.
I think you have a lot to add.
Leave that alone, please, Colin.
This is more like it, yes. Everything's in its place.
You okay, Colin?
Why can't I just be... Glad you're not singing.
Why would I be saying?
Colin, yes.
Who's the mouse?
Bozeman booked her last minute. Also, there's a new script on the autocue, and he says you're to talk about love.
Who does Bozeman? He lost his fucking mind.
Isn't that smiles, Jeremy? Try and emphasise.
Jeremy Donaldson, professional matchmaker, apparently.
Goodness, I hope we won't be needing one of those.
A matchmaker? God, no. The very thought.
Sorry,
Ridiculous.
Bozeman held me up. Did he ask you to?
Cupid here just relayed the message.
I heard that. Well, I think you'd look really good with wings on, actually. 10 seconds.
And a nappy.
Not for singles in the VCR.
5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. It's the 13th of March 1985, and this is a Channel 1 special event hosted by your National Nightly News team.
What is happiness? It's a question that has baffled artists and poets since the dawn of time.
From the primitive
Primitive caveman romantically rendering his intended
Yeah, Empire Propaganda Simulator.
to the jazzmen in their spooky clothes.
loosening libidos with each daring new
progression.
Or the audience, tap, tappity, tap, tapping their toes to the
Come on, dude, stop spoiling the show by saying it twice.
Her most intimate secret. Who wrote this?
Alright, Loving Gold, let's go back into it, because I was quick, he was just making sure I was all set to go tomorrow.
And yet she eludes us, this fragile happiness that flits from heart to heart, staying only as a guest until, of course, we are found by our true love and our heart starts to beat in syncopation with another.
For when we are in love, every moment is happy, every sound a melody, every face is radiant, beautiful and engrossing as an alley cat.
And when they find the first
The sound effect of the cat!
and the flickering light of that primitive flame, you can bet your soul that word would be love.
Or even jazz.
So don't move that dial, stick to channel
No,
1
even just-
as we bring you
The Night of Love.
The Night of Love!
We've reached the end of our journey. There have been ups, there have been downs, but in the end, we've come through it a little older and a little wiser. And I, like you, am looking forward to going home. So let's make it a good one.
with Charles and Dolores. They edit these intros so quickly in Law. The Night of Love with DJ CJ coming in hot for you right now on National Nightly News.
Welcome back. Not long now until we take a trip to Planet Bliss. So let's meet the interplanetary cat who'll be our cosmic tour guide, Dr. Charles Magnus.
Good evening.
He was split in two, yeah.
Mr. Mims, 24.
This is Professor Dolores Klein. She works in the Department of Emotional Resonance.
Emotional resonance, that's
Has been
right.
responsible for fine-tuning the crystal molecules at the heart of the emitter.
Goodness, that sounds like such an important job, Doctor.
Professor Klein.
So sorry. Of course, Professor
Please
Klein.
call me Dolores. Professor Klein sounds like my grandfather.
Surely not the Professor Klein invented
It does,
the word.
doesn't it?
Yes, that's him.
My goodness, what a company
FBC
you are.
Shenanigans.
At least until Florence came along and stole your thunder.
Please don't use the F word in front of Professor Klein.
Yes, she found it very upsetting.
But I didn't use the F word, I just said fart.
Will you stop saying that?
What, fart?
Those things cost us everything we had. My
Flood.
grandfather died destitute. Crushed under a crate of his favourite worms he was trying to get down from the top shelf to polish.
Now, do you see what you've done? I've a good mind to cancel this experiment and walk off the show.
Doctor,
Yes, hurrah!
we've all worked too hard for too long. I will control my unmanageable rage.
Unmanageable rage?
I apologise,
How can you control unmanageable rage?
Mr. Donaldson.
That really wasn't an outburst. it's
Never
quite-
apologize for your passion, Dolores. It's
The sex.
makes you so impeccable at your job. I might even say
Yeah, Chester's just stuck in the middle of a third wheel.
So when the device is switched on, will we all experience love?
Oh, crimes. No. That would be catastrophic. People in love are mentally ill. They shouldn't be allowed to fly aeroplanes or perform sensitive tasks. No, our device will simply bring about a sense of contentment.
Love can be terribly painful.
Yes. Best avoid it.
Will it work if I press this? No. Numlock doesn't work. It has to be
But
the...
apparently we are
other
going to
side
lift
ones.
the needle from the grooves of the record of love and take a trip downriver to the white waters of Advance HQ for the sounds and stylings of the country's most powerful couple. I am guessing that means we're talking to the Prime Ministers. So.
Who, just to be clear, are in no way romantically involved.
Well, that's probably a good thing. There's no place for romance in the workplace, after all.
Can't say I disagree.
Makes it hard to concentrate. I've heard.
Yeah. So have I. That's what I've heard too.
Let's go to that message now.
Good
There we
evening,
go.
everybody. On behalf of Advanced, Julia and I just wanted to wish all of you the very best of luck with tonight's groundbreaking experiment.
When this project landed on my desk, I just knew it deserved to be funded. After all, what could possibly be better than increased happiness?
And now, here's a little something what I wrote earlier, especially for tonight. It's a love poem, which I want to dedicate to everyone at the Happiness Project and, of course, Mrs. C.
So it's
Mrs.
a big well done
Claus!
from us to Dr. Magnus and the entire team at the Happiness Collective. And now here's Peter and his poem, if you're quite sure.
Absolutely, I spent all afternoon on this. I'm nervous. Not much of a poet, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you okay?
Come on, stop fuck-arsing around and let's get the gimlets smiling. True love don't come along every day. So when it does, you should make hay. If that man gets you dripping, say yes to the whipping, as his famous old man used to say.
If a man gets a dripping, say yes to the whipping?
Okay.
What?
Everybody, back to the studio.
Fantastic, the Prime Minister's there, and of course, without the assets and wealth funding you received.
We'd still be making prototypes out of Hope.
And you are Chester.
Chester Mims, 24. I'm attracted to badgers, some shelving units, and women between the ages of 22 and 51.
You're going to press the button, are you?
Oh, I rather think the three of us should push it. Don't you, Professor Klein? Why don't you, put your hand on top of mine?
Yes, of course.
That's right. And, Dr. Magnus, why don't you put your hand on Professor Klein's? That's right.
The music's coming in.
Go on, man. Tell her. This is what we've been waiting for.
You're all right, Charles.
I feel a bit dizzy, if I'm honest.
Do you need to sit down?
No. No, I think I need to say something.
Do it.
Something I should have said a long time ago.
Well, perhaps you should say it during the break.
Keep out of it, Donaldson.
Stop it, Jeremy. Stop.
Silly of me.
No, it's alright.
Okay, I think we're going to get a counter on the screen there. We're going in 10, 9, 8, 7. Come on, Dr. Magnus.
6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I love.
Oh! It interrupted it.
Well, Winston, I'm sorry. We've exhausted each and every one of my ideas. We even traversed through multiple parallel universes, and we still couldn't solve this thing. I suppose we'll just have to get used to this tortured existence, trapped in time.
Call them all.
You might find it amusing to make my channel into a zoo, but I am in no mood.
Oh, okay.
Call Dolores again. We just did that, Alex. It was close, but no fandango, I'm afraid.
There must be some other thing we can do.
Winston, we've solved it. We don't need to freeze time anymore.
But you're not letting me do anything. We need to do something, otherwise we'll just be bored out of our minds. Not for singles, the love story, okay.
Oh, I see. Throw everything together and maybe the chaos will push Magnus and Dolores together?
Yeah.
Well, it's worth a shot, I suppose.
Okay.
Go for it, Winston.
Why didn't... Oh, I had to click it again. Let's go! All good things must come to an end, of course.
Right, could you all gather on set, please?
Jenny, what's going on? Oh, hello, Robert.
Jeremy, Miss Wolfe, assembled guests.
All right there, Bobby.
Good evening, Mr. Algebra. I've gathered you all here to help me with a televisual experiment.
Why us?
You were available.
You were available!
I have a book to promote.
Whereas I've been up since 5 yelling at my staff at my capital restaurant, but I'm here too because I'm not fucking lazy.
I'm just here to break hearts and sell garden furniture.
Could we all please just focus?
Sorry.
Tonight's
Jeff
television
Algebra.
program is entitled The Night of Smiles, ostensibly because we're testing the Euphoria device. But this is a ruse. There is but one aim and one aim alone for tonight's program.
Ratings.
No. Love.
ratings.
Gorgeous.
2 of tonight's guests, namely Dr. Dolores Klein and Dr. Charles Magnus, have fostered a deep, unspoken love for each other through many years.
Let's go back to the musical
of
one.
scientific
We really
research.
should.
Yet neither has had the courage to speak of their affections.
Divine. Isn't a film like this one?
Oh, was that The Love That Couldn't Sing?
Oh, you've seen it?
I've watched everything you've ever made, usually with my trousers off.
I'm sorry.
Usually with his trousers off.
Weeks, and surely the experiment takes
Fuck
priority
the
here.
experiment! You have no idea what you're talking about. I've seen more versions of this than I care to remember, and I know more about the next 10 minutes than the greatest minds in history. Just get the 2 fucking scientists together, and I will buy you all fucking houses.
He's done.
Understood? Is that understood?
Yes.
Good. Try not to be too obvious about it, Alan.
Why is he picking on me? You've just got one of those faces.
Oh, and don't mention flowers.
Crazy Neil never mentions flights. We've still got 6 containers of worms to shift. Oh, well, they'll never sell. Everyone's using flards these days. More stable at the knuckle joint.
You never forget your first floor.
Great for basting and for throwing at your kitchen staff.
What the hell is a flard?
One in the bedside drawer.
Oh, sweetie, we all do that.
I literally
What in the
just told
bedside
you not to
drawer?
talk about fucking floods. Jenny, get the scientists. Let's get this started up again.
What did he mean again?
I'd explain, but you'd think I was weird.
Oh, Colin was saying. Colin's still in on it. Let's go.
House, definitely.
Yeah, Bozeman's done.
You.
You're replacing me one day.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're irreplaceable.
Even so, you will. You're the best I've ever seen.
Oh, he's kind of implying that, even though they have no idea.
Yeah, if we could clear the sofa.
We tried to explain it to them and it didn't work, so maybe this vague just implying it and see if they pick up on it works.
That's my chair, Jeff.
Oh, Christ, sorry. Right you are. Room for one? Right, yes. Sorry, no, of course, yeah. Not in the staff room now, Jeff.
I think there's room here.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I'll just budge up a bit.
Room for me on the end here, probably.
They're all squeezing in.
Just a bit of a squash.
Would you rather I stood?
No, you're fine, Charles.
Remember, everybody, L-O-V-E.
10 seconds.
Come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff.
Spell you.
Make it more obvious.
Right. I've done everything I can, Winston. The rest is up to you. Have a great show.
And I'm Megan Wolf. It's the 13th
Yep.
of March, 1985, and you are here with us.
I'm sorry.
You seem to be perspiring rather a lot.
My heart has experienced a mild acceleration, I think.
Cut the right thing so that it stays on there and doesn't fail. That's it.
What are you going to keep that book on, friend?
Oh God, not you as well.
You want to buy a shelf? We got all sizes, in crazy prices. Let's have a look at that book, friend.
Yeah, it's here. In this.
What is that? You, come here, come here. What is that? Do you know?
Nah, too crazy for me.
You're a maths guy.
What a
What a mms.
They wanted the dimensions in
Ah, millimeters.
Heart rate is extremely
They're inches. No, dude.
As if an eruption is building inside me, if I'm honest, Dolores.
What VEI?
As much as 7, I'd say.
Do you mean millimeters, Alan? What? Do you mean millimeters?
Oh, I see what's happening.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I just needed a bit of a. Oh, yes, I'm feeling a bit better now.
Oh, please watch out for my tiny book.
Doctor, are you quite all right?
Yes, I think it's just a little anxiety.
From me? I'm so sorry, Charles. You're probably allergic to my perfume.
No, it's not you. You smell like a puppy on a
So cheesy. I love it.
It's not you, Dolores. It's probably just the experiment.
You know, it's times like these you could really use a flard.
Fucking algebra.
There it is.
Sorry, probably my accent. I said, it's at times like these you could really use a flard.
Oh, fuck's sake! What's fucking wrong with you?
What? Look, what is your
Bloody algebra!
Floods destroy my family.
Ah, wash my hands! Oh, Charles, you saved me.
And I always will, Dolores, if you let me. I love you, Dolores.
How is this working?
A mild workplace accident to enable me to say it.
Yeah, you're kind of just sitting on me now.
At last!
Gosh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Floods.
Just roll the opening titles.
Jeremy's like, just what the hell is going on?
Of course, it goes without saying that if we do break out of the loop this time, we'll go home to our respective families, carry on as normal, and never speak of this again. Wouldn't want to have any confusing references or continuity breaks in the future.
The intro! This intro's amazing!
Welcome back to the Night of Smiles. The machine behind us will make you all happier. Believe it? Neither do I. But let's press the button anyway and see what happens.
Wow, yes, let's do that. I think we can get a counter on the screen here. There it is, and we're going in 10, 9, come on everyone, 8,
Come on, Magnus.
4, 3, 2, 8.
Dr. Magnus?
I'm sorry, Chester. I'm sorry, everyone. But the experiment cannot proceed.
Thank God.
What are you talking about, old boy?
Ah, don't worry about it. I've been a fraud for years. My real
I've been a fraud for years!
This device is a fraud. A paper tiger.
No, Dr. Magnus, we've attuned
It
everything.
doesn't matter. We don't need a machine to bring us happiness. And his name is John C.
Hello, Will.
Happiness is everywhere. Already. And it's different for everyone. For me, it's how I feel when I look into Dr. Klein's eyes.
Yeah, Winston needs a raise 100%.
And at her meticulous research. But for you, it might be a particular view at sunset, or the darkness of a theater just before a play is about to begin, or your mother's cooking, or all of these things, or a million other things.
Well, that's what happened if the Euphoria device succeeded, right? That future version world is that they were all content, they were all happy, but they wanted to feel something in contrast.
Machine inhibited. Suppose we can all go home.
So there you have it. If you want happiness, go out and get it.
So what now?
We're going to the CFL?
Really? Okay, if you say so. We apologise for the change in tonight's schedule.
Yeah, Colin is great.
By love, I suppose.
The universe is probably safer, and our boss owns us a house. So all in all, a good evening.
But it's about to get even better as we have a treat in store. It's all the highlights from today's semi-finals of the Feline Football Championships.
Yes, let's go, the Feline Football Championships.
Jolly good show there, Alex. Jolly good. I'll see you tomorrow, when we can get back to the real news.
Oh, they have joyous jubilation contraption. It's crazy news. Yes. Colin. I can't press the things for that. We just gotta see what Colin's doing.
We took the words that made us hurt and forced them to their knees. Now every place is super safe and everyone agrees. We took the fight unfettered mind.
That was the DLC they added in for Not For Broadcast, and that was hilarious, and I loved it. This game is hilarious. I've had so much fun with it. He's in the know, just rode the wave, I know, right? Not like I could do anything. I imagine this is just the nightly news for Will, though. All of this stuff. I love what they did with the multiverse, because it does make it much more interesting when they make it something vastly different every single time, rather than being too close together. Yeah, I guess Winston's the player character, so it's your character development, which you wouldn't have a lot, I guess. You're just there for the ride. The characters are the other people. Chinese voice cast. What? Oh yeah, it really would be, wouldn't it? The flim flam got me in the clim clam. Oh, we got it! Yes!
All right, lovers, Gary Kibberley, you join me for the CFL Championship Cup semi-finals. The Fluffers versus the Meows. 7 minutes on the clock. The Duke with the first goal of the game, a flick of the tail nonchalantly into the net. As you can see, Dutch in support. Any part of the ball crosses the line, it's a goal. All getting lively in the semi-final now. You can see Tiddles has a go at Cuthbert, knowing he's going to get that reaction. He gets exactly what he wanted. Paw to the face. It's an early red card. They're down to 3 caps in the semi-final. The returning Cuthbert makes no difference here. Top scorer for the Fluffers this season, Duke. Rear high finish from the halfway line. Absolutely blinded. There's a clear instruction here at half-time from Monty Fortune. Get out there, lay the law back down to them, boys. Do not let them get away with this. Flick, flick, flick. The Duchess has a go at Cuthbert. And as you see, he slinks off to the on-field vet. He's going to need stitches. Last action of this semi-final. Unbelievable finish. Here he goes, rear high. Balls, there he goes. It's unbelievable. Off the post and in. It's 3-0. It's game over. And in the words of Monty Fortune, true master shouting.
They had to have that at the end. I love it. They did it. The Mad Lads. Okay, but for old time's sake, you know what we gotta do. We can watch these again. Where was it? Adverts? The songs, yeah, the songs. We need to have the songs. I don't remember where the songs are. Let's be honest. Did I play the telethon? I don't remember. I think that's all new stuff. I'll have to play this all through again at one point. Like, much later, because this game's super fun. But where are the songs? Because... Okay, what was this one?
In a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's national nightly news. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later on tonight on Channel 1. At
It's the semi-final of the quotation game, and it's a nail-biting quiz tonight as a team of nuclear physicists take on 4 old rivals.
Controversy.
Oh, the floods!
Fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year.
No, I swear they should have the music just separately, shouldn't they? Rushes. Oh, it's got things under here. Alright. For old time's sake, we need to play the music, so... Hey, Friendship would be the first one that I remember. Which is kind of a song, but also like a stage play.
In his dressing room, probably banging his head against the wall.
Look, it's alright, I've got this.
I'm sure he's on his way.
Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be?
This is on you.
10 seconds, everybody. We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolfe, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play,
Callum, part of the dance crew,
Friendship,
yes,
on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she's been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately,
Yeah, budget
I
cuts.
directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle believed
I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools...
I want to get to the play. Angela Algebra. That's right. All right, there we go. All right, Abby.
So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we ballywell are.
Good stuff.
I love how they created their own world as well, like, just for a moment. I love how they created their world where they mentioned the DIY show. We actually see that in the DLC and all that, and it's really
Look
cool.
at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Here we go. Are you ready for it?
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears.
Tears.
Another day of fears.
Fears.
But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi, Gary.
It's peak.
Oh, heavens no! It's Gary the Fist! Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Violent father. Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right. Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean, not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right. Who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist. And you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But
it's the same dude, but with a jacket on.
I can't fight all 3 of you. And I don't have any friends of my own.
Owns a motorbike, yeah.
Take a little look at my face. I could be you, she could be you, and you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be
BBG King. If you work as a team, it's my choice to be me.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Actual bangers though when it gets to the music.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your crew laps. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Man, it's so good. In that comedy way, it's so good.
Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner, he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner?
Yeah, Slim Shady has been silent since this drop.
Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess
Yeah,
life's
that'll
pretty
make him
hard
stop.
On a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
Yeah, council estate.
Hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a
Council estate. They're damn hard on the council estate. Jeremy with the face palming.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes! Oh.
Jeremy, I love Jeremy as a character
Well,
on this.
thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that was brilliant!
What the literal fuck was that?
Jeremy, as you will.
I believe that was art.
There we go, you have the answer. I believe that was art, Will.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
Oh.
And his name is Johnson.
The John Cena's. Yeah, even see, that's why Jeremy's so good. Hey, Jayland. Mr. Bear! Yes. Yes, Mr. Bear.
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I? Coming up in a moment, it's the world premiere.
Jeremy is a
of
perfect
Nobody's
straight
Coming.
man
Light
to all
or
this
wanted.
craziness.
At all.
Yeah, we're watching this for old time's sake, Jayland. Because I don't have recordings of when I played this originally, because I wasn't putting them to YouTube when I was streaming.
I only apologise in advance for what we're all about to endure.
Did you turn this shitting thing...
Here we go.
Well, there's all sorts of creatures. Down on dangly...
Yeah, I didn't need to get good. I was a fool. A buffoon even.
With way too many arms. There's Mr. Pig and Mr. Cow. They're always
Yeah,
in
I
good
love
mood.
Jeremy too.
But that's cause they don't know they'll soon be sliced up into
To food. Mr. Bear, what's that over there?
That's where your
Hopes go to turn into despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your dreams go to die.
Mr. Raccoon who wants to go to the moon. He'll end up as a bus driver soon. Mr.
Yeah, lock on.
Porcupine
So
thinks he'll
jolly.
even use a dime. He'll end
Top
up
right,
as a
guys,
janitor
lock on.
listening to Turpentine. Mr. Tiny Mouse thought he'd own a mousey
Wow.
house. Ended up in a bedsit where he can't control the louse. Mr. Horse
I guess you're a father, Will.
now he's an alcoholic and he's on his third divorce. Mr. Bear,
What's that over there? That's the place your life becomes an endless questionnaire. Who knew exactly? That's where your hopes go to die.
Lower your expectations. Maybe you could get a job in telecommunications. No matter how you try, you'll
Oh,
never
no.
reach the League of Nations. The best
you get is middle rank in trading
operations. So lower your
expectations.
You'll never win an Oscar, so there's no congratulations. The future that is coming will not meet specifications, and no amount of visualizations will save you from your own deterioration.
Yeah, you like this song? Yeah, that makes sense.
What's that over there? That's a tramp who thought he'd be a multi-millionaire.
A tramp who thought he'd be a multi-millionaire.
What's that over there? That's where self-esteem goes to die. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the disappointment that is waiting everywhere. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your schemes go to die. That's where your dreams go to die. That's where dreams go to die.
And that was Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear, what's that over there?
Good. Yeah, I thought that went fucking well, don't you?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's go and have a G&T.
Oh, bloody good idea. After you. Right.
Jeff Algebra's living the life, though. His wife's a paraplegic, according to the last one. Musical Megan, which I don't remember this one as much. Let's check what it is. It sounds like that was a happy song. It certainly sounded upbeat.
Thanks all for what I'm sure is bound to be a classic of children's entertainment.
Oh, it follows on.
Let's see how it's really done.
Before we wrap up the news tonight, I just wanted to spend a moment talking to you directly.
Now this one I didn't remember.
If you will,
Huh.
just for you, Alex. You see, I never think it's gotten complicated back at the old homestead, but there's something you should know. You like to think you've got the family rule, that feelings have cooled, and you're just ridiculed. You think you're even-handed, but there's nobody fooled. You clearly love your daughter more. You like to think you've got it under control. Well, if that was your goal, you better re-roll. Did you have a few too many at the watering hole? You clearly love your daughter more. Now Chris and Sam are broken, 'cause you're too scared.
I think that's plot-wise too. It's a certain song you get when you go certain choices in the plot, which is neat.
But Susie thinks you're perfect with that holiday abroad. And I
Okay, they just have the axe for those.
love your daughter more. One more time for a peaceful night.
It's a shame they haven't split up the time loop by the different universes.
And that's news.
That's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow when Jeremy will be wrestling an alpaca and I'll be naked. I'm Megan Wolf. Have a treacle night.
And, wow, the promises.
What? Oi, just give me that beer. I'm fucking famished. What is that piss? Do you think I'd be happy with that? You're out of your mind. Shit, we're still on. Hello? Alex? Wake cockhead. Wake up!
Yeah, that's. I'm like, I don't remember, Jesus. I'm gonna have to watch Jesus. Because I don't remember it that well.
Are you still meant to bow to foreign
Oh,
royalty?
it's another theatrical presentation. Let's go.
Have they given you the Crown Prince report?
What?
Megan?
This is Jeremy, and he'll be interviewing you.
Yo, thanks for having me on your show, man.
There's Colin.
Yo, just a quick one. You're not going to ask me about the chimp, are you?
Live in 10 seconds.
So he put that get up on himself. I'm just saying.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I'm Megan Wolf. Later, we have an exclusive first look at a theatrical sensation everyone's going to be talking about. But first, it's time to go over to the culture spot with lovely old Jeremy Donaldson, who's joined by a very special guest. Jeremy.
Thanks, Megan. I have the honour and privilege of being joined by hip-hop royalty. He's been called the son of the streets and the father of truth. Not sure how that works, but whatever. Let's welcome Jesus!
Thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, it's a real honour to be here on your show, The News. You know, as a kid on the streets, I used to watch you from
The problem is, especially now, this is so close to reality. Oh my
You've
goodness.
had quite the journey to be here today. Can you
That's
tell
what makes
us
it funnier, probably.
Well, you know, I try not to, well, you know, the past is the past, and I don't like to dwell on it.
I understand you.
But yeah, man, the streets is all I remember. Like, my mother donated me to a charity shop soon after I was born. Elderly lady took pity on me. You know, she let me sleep on a pile of crime fiction until I taught myself how to walk.
Wow, that's quite the childhood.
And she died, like, died tragically. Right there in my arms, man. You know, I remember a tear falling as she laid there next to the used homeware. And in that moment, I became a child of the streets. I was just 18 months old.
Months old, yeah.
What
Don't
a
let
tale.
that hang.
What a tale. You're known for your direct and honest lyrics. Was your style informed by your troubled past?
Oh, like I said, I try not to talk about it. It's just,
It's literally the scripted questions, though.
Of course.
But my first album is about the story of the first 4 times I stole, so I wouldn't starve. A small group of infants came to see me as their de facto leader. They call me Mr. Cheese Slice. Anyway, we were like a family.
So it would seem. Recently, you've been quite outspoken about the government.
Yeah, fuck the government, fuck Advance, fuck Peter Clement.
What is it that you object to so vehemently?
Well, you know, they
Now
stole
he's
from us
asking
and
the questions
taken
he
our money and
wants to
spending it,
ask.
man.
Redistributing it. Actually, homelessness has been all but eliminated in the last couple of months.
So?
Surely that's a cause close to your heart?
Yeah, nah, of course, man, very much so. I just mean, like, why do I have to pay for it, you know?
You don't.
It's a council
People are
estate's
being housed on
fault.
property seized from the historically wealthy. And that couldn't have been you, could it?
Look, yeah, I worked hard to be here. I built this from nothing, and I deserve to be rewarded for that.
Would you say you worked harder than, say, a farmer or a care worker?
I don't know. But if people are taking something from my music, choose to value it, buy it,
Gary
who's to say I
D-Fist.
don't? And no one can take
The
that away
real
from me.
one-piece villain in the
Not even
end,
to help
Gary
save
D-Fist.
Vulnerable children. Mr. Cheese Slice.
What is it you're trying to say?
I just don't understand where you've placed yourself politically. I mean, is it ideological or is it tactical?
Well, it's more of a
Or
like...
maybe it's hereditary.
Stop trying to tie me in knots with your words, Jeremy. I let the music speak for itself. And the people agree with me.
Well, that remains to be seen. But you have given me a very easy segue out of a conversation that I promise you was much more painful for me than it was for you. So here he is with his hit song, Mrs. Ludlow's Tears.
Oh no, I'm gonna do something a little different. It's a new single I've been working on.
Oh, so this is unapproved, is it?
Yeah, you love it.
Excellent. Don't worry, we've got a state-of-the-art censorship system. What's the worst that could happen? So
What's the
here
worst
he
that could
is with
happen?
a new song. Aren't we lucky? It's Jesus!
First,
Here we go.
You're gonna pay, you're gonna pay
Well, we're all different races from many different places. At any given moment, only one could be the greatest. So you can feel the elation for your participation. Still 2 leaders in this motherfucking nation. Now we're getting sanctioned, talking about expansion. Why does Julie ends require a massive fucking mansion? So fuck all your schemes, I don't need your freaky team. And I don't
The distortion on the audio. I remember this now, yeah.
So don't make a fuss when you find you're one of us. Yeah, every single one of you's a bit Jesus. And you can call me crazy, cause no one ever pays me. But I won't waste a lifetime being motherfucking lazy. I may be inventive, my taste may be expensive. But why would I get out of bed with no fucking incentive? Although it's contravention of your obvious intention. I like to eat a little of the fruits in my invention. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same.
Yeah, I was having a hard time with the censors because the thing is as well, I get into just watching the scene and the music and then I'm like, oh wait, I have to censor. Yeah, because his censors are all over the place that would need to be there because I think it was also censoring the names he used in it. And all of that too.
So this is for the snuff ones, the push and the shove ones, the folks that feel the burden of their motherfucking loved ones. Ones who had plenty like a motherfucking Bentley. The ones who now finding that their bank accounts are empty. The ones that aspiration.
Because you have to cut and censor. And then I think you also have to do the thing on the side to stop the interference from coming in. At least at one point later on, they added that in.
You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our needs are not the same. And the best of the praise for the press of the ways. Cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Gonna take this fact, gonna stay here red. Gonna slam it into Peter Clement's motherfucking head. Cause he's
yeah, so all of that would have had to be censored from Peter Clement to head.
Get out of your seats, get your asses in the streets, set a fire in the building, let them feel some fucking heat.
No wonder I had trouble with the censors, man. Just listen to it.
Gonna take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clement's motherfucking head. Cause he's fit as shit, he's got a job, he's unfit.
Just censor everything. You get penalised for censoring everything as well. Because you should only censor the stuff that you should censor. It'd be interesting to replay that actually and see if I do better a second time round.
Jesus there with his new song. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. I'm sorry. I may not agree with you, but I'd just like to offer you an apology. I've just been told that there was some kind of issue upstairs and an attempt was made to censor some of your lyrics.
What? Are you joking?
I'd just like to say to you and everyone at home that this was a mistake.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe this.
Here at the National Nightly News, we pride ourselves on remaining neutral, unbiased, and independent of any outside interference. You have my word. We will never censor ideas. Back to you, Megan.
Well, a bit of dangerous language there, sorry about that. Well, thank you to little Jeremy Donald.
Alright. What else have we got? I don't remember all of the pieces. Lil C sounds like a musical one. I don't remember from the titles exactly either. So we did it from the telethon, didn't we? Or was the telethon there when I played it? I don't remember.
I've never heard of her before.
Oh, she's big, really big.
Really? Is she any good?
Nah, of course not. She's dog shit. Oh. But kids go mad for her, absolutely mad.
Live in 10 seconds.
Hey, Colin.
You've got kids?
Yeah, I've got about 6 or 7, I think.
What?
6 or 7 kids? 5, I forgot the law! 4, I forgot the law!
Thanks for coming back. Later, we have an exciting new feature that we just know you're going to love, so stay tuned for that. But first, I'm really excited for our next guest. She rose to prominence as the delightful Susie May in All My Daughter's Children's Men, before taking the music industry by storm this year with her debut album smashing the chart records at the age of just 20. Let's give it up and welcome Lil C!
What's with the distortion on some of these, I wonder?
May I just say, you look incredible.
Oh, thanks, babe. I'm doing this new regime and it really does work.
Ooh, what's the regime?
And my manager suggested it to me. It basically involves bathing in like cabbage water and then having the leaves sucked out of you while you sleep.
Wow, is that healthy?
Oh, well, look at me, Meg. The leaves are my only nourishment.
Yep, they certainly are. Now, you'll have to forgive me, but I'm somewhat of a super fan, so I'm sorry if I get a bit starstruck.
Oh, bless you. I've never actually heard of you before, so if you do get a little tongue-tied, I can always carry the interview.
Oh, that's good to know. So your first album, F My Face Together, it hit shelves this summer and it just exploded. I mean, what was that like for you?
Bonkers, just so weird. I was in all the papers and the magazines. Overnight, I went from
yeah,
that
cabbage
like,
water
annoying
does.
little girl from that show to that like sexy little girl from the
doesn't
show.
sound that
wow. That must have been bizarre.
Not really. It was just like any other morning. You know, get up at 5, go on a 4-mile run, have 3 meetings on my cabbage bath, but then only then was my dad actually talking to me.
Oh, of course. I mean, the famed country singer, Billy Bob Jean Short. I didn't know you'd been estranged.
There's nothing that strange about it, Megan. Okay, yeah, so he may believe that aliens told him to hate women, but there really isn't anything to prove that he's wrong.
Uh-huh. So, this newfound explosion
True,
into your
there wouldn't be
popularity-
anything to prove that he was wrong.
Did that change your life?
Well...
Oh, it's just water filled with cabbages, isn't it?
You know,
It's not even the dirt, just
As the manager
cabbages.
says, best to make the most of it before I'm 30.
I'm thinking...
Is that right?
I was thinking cabbage water is the water with the cabbages in it still. But it could be the water once they've rinsed the cabbages. I didn't think of it that way.
So, what's the album about?
So I thought it was about like how pretty and great I am, but actually it's about monetizing youth, I think, or about like promoting an unrealistic standard of beauty or something.
Your manager again.
Yeah, he says insecurity is an opportunity.
Oh, do you think he'd be happy with you telling us all this?
Telling you all what?
Water with cabbages? Yeah, I thought that'd be water with cabbages.
I'll do my dance and then this part.
Yeah, that's what I thought they meant.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're going to see some of those famous dance moves very shortly because you're going to be performing your new single, aren't you?
Yeah, it's from my album Put It In My A Together and it's out tomorrow.
Put it in my A together, of course. Yeah, so original.
Oh, yeah, I've actually released 2 albums since lunchtime.
It's
and
topical,
a clothing line
right?
during this interview. See, this is called Cry for Help, and it's going to be in all the best high street and retailer shops. And it's out now, so girlies, you know what to do. Scream and cry until somebody gets it for you.
Scream and cry until someone gets it for you. That's real.
All these projects.
Her album names, yeah. I thought you would.
Yeah, it can get tough, and I hate it sometimes, and I hate myself. I just want to like cry into a bath of root veg. But then I think thousands of girls will do anything to be me, so I must be quite lucky.
Well, you know you don't have to do this, though, don't you?
Yeah, I do think that sometimes. Most nights, between like my 4th vodka and the 8th time a stranger slaps me around the arse, I think things could have been different. Better. I don't know. I love doing autographs and having somebody dress me and tell me what to wear.
Did you always want to do music?
Well, ever since I was a little girl, I did. I'd sit in front of the radio.
75% movies, yeah.
Would come when I pressed record on my cassette, but then my dad would come in and tell me to turn it off and to go back upstairs and start practicing again.
Oh, sorry, is your dad your manager?
Yeah, which can be tough. And sometimes when it gets really hard, he'll say, "Make Quagler proud, and you might just survive childbirth."
Well, you know what? Despite anything, you'll make me proud.
Oh,
Whoa.
your opinion was as valuable as his.
And on that problematic note, you're going to be.
Maybe I should play Metal Gear Solid 4 when I get back, like next
it's
month.
called These Babies Gonna Bring You Home, and I actually got sent the lyrics in the car on the way up here. But you know what? It's actually alright. And don't worry, all my work is team approved.
All right then. Well, you can go and get ready for that.
Sure.
We'll see you in a little bit. It was a very specific type of pleasure to chat to her, and I just can't wait to hear this. Oh, so here is Lil C with an exclusive first performance of her new track, These Babies Gonna Bring You Home. Take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Force's favorite, the Queen of Teen, here to break in your blockades, Lil C.
Oh, baby, can't you see I'm hungry? There's a place in me that's empty.
It's Kootenai Sword, yeah.
Only you can fill that crack in me. I'm under siege, so come and free me. Ain't no disruption here, but I got no agenda. Just want the tea and read.
That goofy yell fits so well.
There's holes in me that ain't been filled yet. I only scream this loud.
The awkward camera angles, yeah. This is what you have to cut between. And it is tricky because you want to get good shots. But all the are so awkward.
Some action. Come and take my section.
Stop
imagine me if I'm the one that's in your fantasy. Don't die alone, this baby's gonna bring you home.
You're a buffoon.
Liquor's water, come and Spanish on my border. Quick before I get much older, tie me down and hold me like an enemy soldier. An enemy soldier. Someone repeat a Clemens poison, come and use me as a toy and pick me over, but my hair rip off my
This is just terrible. Well, they said she was. Colin said she was terrible. Specifically, there's a Metal Gear Survive theme. This is realistic though. They have some terrible music sometimes, but look at what they're doing, and sex sells. Even Megan looks unsure about that. Oh, she's getting hot and flustered with all the topless dudes. The gun in the
That doesn't
groin.
distract you from the world outside. I don't know what will. I'd like to thank Little C for doing that. Don't go anywhere. After the break, we'll finally be revealing the new segment of our show that we just know you're gonna love. We'll be back right after this.
And we're out.
The camera did have to focus on that, obviously.
Can I just say, thank you so much for letting me do this. It really means a lot to me, you know.
Yeah.
To be able to promote myself on such a mainstream platform like the news.
Well, don't worry about it. And you know what? Good luck for the future. Take care of yourself. This industry can be crazy sometimes. Watch out for that father of yours. Won't you?
Oh, no. I manage myself. It's just, you know, for the public to have that certain perspective. You know what it's like.
Oh, right.
And Michael? Michael?
What about Billy Bob Jean Short? Is he?
Oh, my dad. He's such a sweetheart. We both had the same agents, you know, like it just made sense. Both of us for our image together.
Wow.
And Michael, I want to see the revenue share for the clothing line and get me a G&T before my meeting with the lube guys. If they say for your pleasure, I'm going to start needing it.
The lube guys. I forgot some of the parts of the original because it's been a while since I played it. I think that'll do for now though. That's some of the memorable parts. Play the time loop song. Oh, okay, but I don't know which part it's in. All it does is say Act 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm not sure what part of that is gonna be which. They haven't separated it. Yeah, I'm launching the game again.
Good evening. I'm Megan.
So time loop, cat football highlights. Playback, I'll drink to that, Tim Hill. And it has to be rushes then. Act 3. Oh, it does separate it. Okay, it does separate it. Musical. I should have just clicked on them to check, but I didn't realise that there was subfolders under subfolders there. N. Let's go. Music verse. And end it off.
Why, Chester, old bean, I've told you 1,000 times. Please try this time to remember. It's the number of dates so late that they never ever show. Lumps continuing to worrisomely grow. The date my heart was saddened. The age my cat got flattened. The chats that were had with my reticent dad, and the time my mum walked off into the sun.
Dates so late that they never ever show.
Yes.
Lumps continuing to worrisomely grow.
That's right.
The date your heart got saddened.
The age that cat got flattened. The chats that you had with your reticent dad, and the time your mum walked off into the sun.
By George, he's got it!
Is the date so late that they never ever show?
Yeah, mum. Not mom.
Grow. The date this heart was saddened.
If you could sit here
And walked off into the sun.
That cat got flattened.
The host will be with you shortly.
The chats that you had with a reticent dad, and the time one mum walked off into the sun.
Chester! You can stay!
Really? Thank you, Dr. Magnus.
Leave that alone, please, Colin.
Did I
Here we
sing
go.
it?
What are you talking about?
You know, people burying their innermost secrets, putting me in a song like a musical. I love musicals.
I honestly wonder how you ever got this job.
I'm good with sound.
But you're so weird.
Songs have always been weird. In fact,
Here we go, the law dropping song.
From the very first sprung, there was something very wrong. Trying to be normal when we simply don't belong. But it could be worse. It's a blessing and a curse. Immune to the confusions of the multiverse. When you change everything, I don't feel a thing. I'm only doing this because I bloody love to sing.
The Sprongs need to appear in Alan Wake 3 or Control 2, whichever one deals with all of that Saga Anderson and Mr. Door stuff.
Running down his spine from his neck to his bum. Sprung number 2, never used the loo. Made a small fortune from commemorative poo. Sprung 3 and 4 were wanted by the law. She had a tail and he had a claw. Sprung number 5, loved to be alive. Lived for several centuries by choosing not to die.
What's Colin singing about?
His family history, apparently.
How ghastly.
And Jeremy's still the same.
Donaldson, professional cynic. I try to be supportive, but my heart's not really in it. Chester Mims 24 and my
Yeah, he just loves to sing.
My hesitance, anxiety, and fear of the outdoors.
Dr. Magnus, you know, he's the star of the show, and he's also pretty terrified, so steady as you go.
I think kind of hijacked my song.
Where's Megan?
Sorry, I'm late. Vocal warm up.
Okay, not long now, let's get set.
For number 6 it was worse. He aged in reverse. Got a teacher pregnant while he still attended nursery. 7 and 8, terrible to date. Always turned up naked and their bits would touch your plate. Sprung number 9 had an elongated spine. 22-piece tall with a penis like a washing line. Number 10 was fun.
10 seconds, everyone.
I'd love to tell you more, but the show's just begun.
Okay, everybody. Thank you, Colin. And a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
The Sunnies as well.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Deep in the heart of the Chintleberry Hills, the Happiness Collective used their scientific skills. They built a gadget and checked it twice.
It's Dr. Charles Magnus's Euphoria device.
They say it makes you smile.
We'll test that in a while.
So stick with channel
Those
1
gracious
and
great
touch
balls of fire. Oh, smiles.
45 seconds back.
Not singing tonight when you have such a lovely singing voice.
Fuck off.
Are you two a couple?
And Jeremy, even in the musical verse, is like, I'm still not gonna sing.
Friends with Jeremy. What do we have to be? Doing the nasty on top of the desk. Running my hands down his minimal chest. Don't think I really have to spell out the rest. Why can't we just be friends?
I think you touched a nerve there.
What? Did you miss that the first time around, Lock-On?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Doing the nasty on top of the desk. Yeah, Jeremy has the riz, indeed.
That's extremely unlikely. You've got a very good team.
Let's just let it get to the end.
So let's meet our guests and put it to the test. A few little questions for us to put our minds at rest. Oh, Dr. Madness.
If we could just ask you a
There's the people bopping up and down behind them.
Bring sadness,
Well, no, actually, it's more like.
more like badness.
We're aiming for
gladness.
Well, let's hope so. And Dr. Magnus possessed you to make everyone smile. Isn't this
Dr. Magnus has
He's saying in the end.
why the sadness? Dr. Magnus, won't you let us know? Oh, Dr. Magnus, won't you let us know?
All right.
He is rocking that
Damn
costume
You
100%.
must know the source of my misery. Lights.
And then the bloomin' Elvis get up.
It's been a long, long time coming, but I guess I should explain a little bit of how I feel inside.
Came out of nowhere. So much of this is glorious. I love we can watch all of it again. This is great, and you don't have to worry about cutting around it when you're watching it again. But nothing will beat that first time seeing it.
The same every day, every night. Each lonely footprint,
La 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 la.
each tiny slide.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh yeah.
They're wearing me down,
Down the club. Under the ocean.
making me drown. No one said life would be quietly taking a ride.
Right down the highway. Okay, they're taking a ride.
She was standing beside
Oh, Dolores, Dolores. Oh, Dolores, Dolores. Oh, some lights. Destiny's loving Dolores. You know, the vibe of these musicals and everything so much lines up with Alan Wake. The more I think about it. Let me with my DeLorean. DeLorean, damn. Life would be quietly taking a ride. We're standing beside me. Dolores. We saw the ending and we're just finishing off rewatching some of the musical numbers. Hamster, hello. I'm gonna go to Empire at War here in just a minute. But we wanted to send it off because when I originally played the base game of this, I don't have the recordings of anymore. But of course this was in the DLC, but it was still great. Me loving Dolores. This game is super fun. This is no context musical stuff. This is... You've played the base game, you've gone through the whole thing, you're already familiar with most of the characters, you've gone through the normal thing of introducing these characters and everything, and then they take you through this time loop multiversal stuff, and this is a musical universe. So they're going ham with all these multiverse things. For context, if you weren't paying as much attention or didn't know Hamster. Because I think you might have been here for at least some of it.
Better mental health from your assets and your wealth.
Oh, they're doing the backing vocals for them as well. The Night of Smiles.
Of tears. No more miserable years. Inner peace.
Empire at War, probably, because that's what I normally have on here. Although, we've got to see if people want to see the end of that Dual Destinies case. Because I should be able to do that tonight. I just do want to leave tonight earlier because I do have to get up tomorrow to fly out.
Time to turn on the machine. Time to
Turn on the machine.
Time to turn on the machine. Push the button and turn on the machine.
Stop! Just stop.
Colin, what are you doing? What are you wearing?
Megan, I didn't put this costume on for nothing.
No, I will be finished by 3 hours. No, because in 3 hours it's going to be past midnight and I'm going to be finished streaming by then tonight because I'm not going to stream that long tonight because I need to get up. And Colin, yes, did want that last for a while. So I think I'll just play Empire at War, and then Dual Destinies will be when I get back if I can't stream when I'm away because the internet won't support it very well. It'll be so low resolution is probably going to be the main problem, but I'll test it out. I can do a network speed test, check the bit rate, we'll see. I'm going to lean towards it probably won't happen, but I'm going to test it out and try it. In the meantime, Hamster, on my YouTube during while I'm away, I thought if I can't stream, I did find one stream and then my 24-hour stream, I had the file somewhere, so I have the end of me playing Trials and Tribulations going to YouTube from the archives. But I only have like the last 2 sessions of me playing it. It's promo.
And Alex Winston too. They're up there swapping wires around cause they don't know what to do. The loop goes round.
I've not been keeping up with posting stuff on Facebook. Oh well. Hamburger. I don't have a hamburger command. That would be funny.
Times I'm lonely, it's hard to be a strong, but I think I found a universe where I finally belong. The loop goes round. Yes, it does. This world ends where one begins, so don't keep doing it just to get far. The loop goes round. Stop, push that button. Don't push that thing. Y'all stop the music. Stop everything. The loop goes round. The loop goes round. Push that button.
There you go.
You changed it. You changed
Hamburger.
the loop goes round. The loop goes round. The loop goes round.
This reminds me of Flash Gordon because Queen did the music for the Flash Gordon music and it sounds reminiscent of Queen. That's what you come back to. Bring on another universe. It was the musical section of the Time Loop DLC and it was hilarious. Alright. The Night of Smiles. Who knows what is lurking underneath in the hearts of men in the Night of Smiles? Oh, I was thinking of it like the Twilight Zone narration. In the night of smiles, night of smiles.